Welcome to your fourth English class. You are on the advanced level. So open the PowerPoint and move straight to the slide number 2, expressions. So on this slide, you're gonna see 4 expressions. Here it goes. So first expression is how come. That means como assim or sometimes por quê. How come you're not going to my birthday party? That's one example. Next expression is cross my heart. Juro por Deus. Example. I didn't know anything. Cross my heart. Next one is never mind. Deixa pra lá. Never mind. You don't need to do this. That's the example. Last one. Don't bother. Não se incomode. Example. Don't even bother calling me, because I won't talk to you. This expression might be used also like if somebody is like bothering you, you might say, don't bother, like leave me alone. Alright, so these were the expressions. We're gonna move ahead and go to slide number 3, where the text starts. The text for this week is driving in USA. So it's about the driving laws. It changes from state to state. It's always gonna be different, but we put here like the basic rule that works for most states, okay? So maybe in some states you're gonna see something different than what you're gonna see here. But these are like how most states work. So starting, driving in USA. Driving in USA has some peculiarities. That's a hard word. Today, we are going to find out about them. As you saw a few classes ago, every state has their own law. So, in some states, you are able to start learning how to drive at the age of 15. You get the learner's permit. Although there are some strict rules you must follow, such as you must not drive with more than one passenger, except if it is a family member or a licensed driver age of 21 or older. You can't drive between midnight and 6 a.m. At the age 16, individuals who choose not to enroll in any formal driver's education course may drive with a learner's permit. So if you decided not to go to a driving school, you decided to learn it from home, even if you get the driver's license, you're just gonna get a permit. Even if you're 16 and you would be allowed to have the formal driver's license, you won't get it because you didn't go to a formal school. And it says here, again, the rules change from state to state. At the age of 16, a person is allowed to drive in most states. However, a few states require you to be at least 18 to drive. So it's not everywhere in US you can drive when you're 16. Usually, you can choose if you want to learn how to drive through a formal driving school or if you're going to be taught by a parent or an adult over 21. Let me just fix something here. There you go. So we're gonna move now to slide number 4. I know, don't get scared. You see that ugly picture? It's just an example for the driver's license, so I put my copy there, but don't look too much. It might scare you. So, To get your driver's license, you must pass the writing test, usually on computer, and the behind the wheel test, so the test where you actually drive. You can take both tests at the same day at the nearest DMV, Department of Motor Vehicles, and pay the driver's license fee, which costs $33 in California state. $33, can you believe it? The driver's license looks different in US comparing to Brazil. It has more information, such as address, eye color, weight, height, and it's made of plastic, not paper like in Brazil, so it lasts longer. If you're a tourist, you have to be aware of the law in the state you're visiting. Some states require the PID, Permissão Internacional para Dirigir. This is the name in Brazil. I don't know what's the name in US. There are also different rules from Brazil, if you're driving USA, some things are gonna be different from you driving in Brazil. So pay attention to these rules. If you eventually drive there, you have to know them. They're very important. So, when there is a stop sign, you must make a full stop. Like here in Brazil, we just drive. If there's a stop sign, you just slow down and move again, right? There, you get a ticket if you don't make a full stop. So not slow down. There is a fine in most states if you fail to follow that rule. Another one. When you can make a right turn, you can make a right turn even if the traffic light is on red, if there's no pedestrians. Pedestrians. Oh my God. Pedestrians. So, if you're driving, you need to make a right turn. The traffic light is red. You see there's no one on the street. You are allowed to make a right turn even if the traffic light is red. All right, moving on is slide number 5. Okay. Some states have the center lane. It's a lane you can drive no more than 250 meters, and it's used for left turns. You know, like when you are on the road and somebody wants to make a left turn and they stop the traffic because they're waiting for the car stop coming so they can make the left turn. In US, they have the center lane, so the driver who needs to make a left turn, they just move to the center lane where there is no traffic, and they can move left when the traffic stops. So this is nice. Another thing is the carpool lanes. So some states have the carpool lane. It is a special lane that who is driving with a passenger can use. Some place requires 2 passengers. Most carpool lanes are on freeways, and they exist to encourage people to give rides. So this is a lane, like a special lane if you're on not a highway, like a speedway, any road that you need to drive fast. Usually they have at least 4 lanes, right? So there is a special lane for people who has someone in the car. So they encourage you to not drive alone, give rides. So it makes the traffic less bad, right? So that was one rule. Next one, motorbikers. Motorbikers might get a ticket if they drive on the corridor, like they do in Brazil. You can't have I'm sorry, that was one rule. So in Brazil it's normal. Every motorbiker they drive on the corridor. I don't know if the law in Brazil says it's okay. I think it's not okay here either, but as everybody does, nobody gets a ticket. So there you're gonna see everybody respects that. So if you see a motorbike, they're gonna be like behind the cars. They don't pass it like through the corridors. So for us it's weird, but that's how it works. Next one. You can't have any open container of alcohol inside the vehicle, even if it is only the passenger who is drinking. You may you may get a DUI. What is DUI? Driving under influence ticket. It might cost up to $5,000 and you can even go to jail. So what is a DUI? So if you talk about DUI, you might think that, oh, I get a DUI if I'm driving drunk or intoxicated, like high with drugs or anything. If you have alcohol in your car and it's opened, even if you have no alcohol in your blood, like through tests and anything, just that you have an open container inside the vehicle, that supposedly means that you might be able, like you might be willing to drink it. So this is a DUI and you might get arrested for that. All right, next one. Passengers sitting on the back must wear a seatbelt at all times. So again, this is a law that probably still exists in Brazil as well, but here people don't do it. In US, everybody does. If you're in the back seat, you're gonna see everybody's gonna be wearing a seatbelt. Again, another one, only if you are a licensed driver, you can pump gas to your car at the gas stations. So most places in US, the gas station doesn't have someone to pump the gas in your car, so you do it yourself. And you, like if you're with a friend, like in a minor underage person that says, oh, can I pump the car? And you cannot allow it. Like the person to pump the car must be a licensed driver. It cannot be like a child or anyone that is not licensed. Next one is they use miles instead of kilometers. So if you reach 60, you are driving as fast as 100 kilometers per hour. So sometimes you might see like, oh, okay, I'm just driving 60. So you have to know that this is 60 miles. 60 miles is almost 100 kilometers, so you're already pretty fast. Next one. If there's a school bus dropping off or picking up the kids and it has a stop sign on, you must stop and wait until it puts away the stop sign. So yeah, sometimes it might take a few minutes, but you need to stop. If you pass, you're gonna get a ticket. So how does that work? The bus stop is the school bus is stopped, and they have like this stop sign attached to the bus. When the bus stops, this stop sign, it goes back like some, it's like a system that it folds and goes back. So it shows when the kids are being picked up or dropped off. So it shows that stop sign and you need to stop. You cannot pass even if you have space, and if there's no one crossing the road, you must wait. It's just for precaution and safety of the kids. So that's very important too. So here it says these are basically the differences between driving in Brazil and driving in the US. Wherever you go, though, don't forget, never drink and drive. So talking about drinking and driving, there is a video from an episode of Simpsons when Homer is drinking and driving. It's very, very quick. It's just like less than 2 minutes. It's just for fun. I have some questions about it, but it's just for fun for you to watch. So here we have the vocabularies. Let me see here. You're gonna see first vocabularies for the text. So you have all the new words: although, enroll, allowed, wheel, vehicles, aware, fine, lane, carpool, seatbelt. For the Simpson video, it's only 2 words: sip and moody. And if you go to slide number 7, you're gonna see there's gonna be like much longer list. So this is the other video. It has like 17 minutes or so, but you don't need to watch all the way through the end. You just need to watch into it's 7 minutes or so. So if you watch into 6 minutes and 29 seconds, you're fine. Alright, so this is it. I hope you like it. If you have any questions, let me know, and I'll see you in class. Alright, bye bye.